an adventure. Come on.
Never as a morning began.
Water, backpack, dogs, leashes.
Ready to take on the world by yourself.
Yeah, so this broke, and we had no idea, and that's literally the shower drain.
We hit the ground running each day.
Oh, I think that was
That was it.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
I think
Nice.
you got it.
Good
Good
job.
Tell them.
Good job.
Texas grown, right here. This man, right here, doing it all.
Nothing compares to life with you.
All right, so for this trip, starting in Houston, going to Fredericksburg and San Antonio.
Everything all up. Front door to close. And we double lock it. Because it opened once on the road on us, so that was fun.
All right, everything look good?
Yep. Walk around, all good.
Perfect, everything's hooked up. All right, boys, you ready to nap?
Hope it is.
Nap for 230 miles?
Can I take a nap?
No, you need to be awake and driving and paying attention to the road.
I
Right.
guess if I have to.
If everything's good, I guess. Fredericksburg, here we come.
Yeah, DJ Maggie, pump up some tunes.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so we are currently stopped on the side of the highway. We heard a noise while we were driving, and we've heard noise before. It's been a tire blown. So Brandon's getting out of the car and going to check to see if we have a tire blown. Hopefully not. Let's see. Is it blown? Oh no.
Smell it.
Oh yeah, whoa.
Doesn't seem like it damaged though. Oh. Nope. Never mind. What the?
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, it's damage actually under here. Oh, that's not too great. All right.
Well,
Man, that was a loud pop. That was a really loud pop.
all right, so I guess we will call someone to come help us.
Yeah. You try AAA and I'll try I don't know, local places, I guess.
All right, sounds good. Let's go do that. All right, so we finally made it to Fredericksburg, and clearly someone's excited that we finally got here.
Yeah. 3 hours later than expected, but That's what happens when you're traveling. So we all made it here safe, and that's all that matters.
Yep, we got to our first destination, which we're staying at a Harvest Host, Messina Hof Winery.
Yeah, it's a nice winery, and
It's beautiful here.
yeah.
It's been around for about 40 years, I think. And our neighbor actually, I was talking to them, and they told me that they're one of the most awarded wineries in Texas.
Wow.
Yeah, so who knew we were going to pick that one? So how Harvest Host kind of works is you get a yearly membership, and then you can stay at wineries, breweries, museums, and I think farms, all over the United States for free.
Yeah, it's a cool setup. We've
Yeah.
enjoyed every time we've gone to one of these.
And so now we're here. We have a neighboring Harvest Host here as well.
Yep, went and talked to them. They were super nice.
Yeah, so nice. And now we're gonna go explore the winery, which is why we're here.
Yeah, and after a long day, we're ready for some wine. We deserved it.
Yes. Time to put down the camera for a little bit and go have some.
Yeah, all right.
All right, let's go treat ourselves.
Yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Do you guys want to go play? Okay, come on.
Hi, boys. The dogs have fun?
Yeah, they ran their little hearts out.
Well, we are all packed up in here, so we're ready to go.
All right, sweet.
All right, let's go. Come on, boys. Hi, Gertie. Go see Dad. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. All right.
Backpack.
2 of the adventures. We got everyone. Girly, Donald.
Day 2, this is like year 3. Day, like, what is that? 1,500? I don't know. No, 12, yeah. Yeah, get close to 1,500.
So
We'll figure out the math later. Put it on.
Today we are going to Enchanted Rock State Park to go on a hike with dogs.
She's going to go on a hike with me. You got everything?
This is a dog's favorite activity. Yep, I think
Check.
we got everything. Water, backpack, dogs, leashes.
She
All right.
didn't say me.
And we're off. You will
I'm just
see you on the
chauffeur.
hike. All right, well, a little update. So we drove to Enchanted Rock National Park, or State Park. And when we got up to the gate, there was 2 people in front of us, I think, when we pulled up to get into the park. And the ranger asked us if we had a reservation, which we did not. And I guess you need a reservation to get into the park because on pretty much all weekend, she said, now they are reaching capacity, which I'm not actually sure what capacity is, and they're having to turn people away. So that was not clear online. me at least. It talked about getting reservations for camping, because they do camping here, and activities that they have, like they do night hikes and stuff like that. But was not clear that you need to have a reservation to get into the park. So if any of you guys are in the Fredericksburg, Texas area and want to go to this park, it looks like you can get a reservation online up to 30 days in advance, and that is how you get guaranteed entry. So since that activity is off the books, which is a huge bummer, we are gonna go explore the cute little town that was there and drink some wine, because it seems that this little area of Fredericksburg is kind of like a Napa of Texas. So it will be fun to walk around there. There are a bunch of shops too that we'll probably go in, and we'll bring you guys on a little wine tour. All right, well, we're gonna go back home and change out of our hiking gear and into some wine tasting attire. And we'll see you with the next glass of wine.
Stand back, baby. I just got new dancing shoes with moves to drive you crazy. Or at least get a laugh or two from you. Let's go and get you some dancing shoes. You need a long ride, hiding from the normal. You wear something real tight, with nothing under it to lose. Don't forget to grab your dancing shoes.
So Carl, I just have to say, love the setup that you have here. Wines are excellent, picnic baskets amazing, and the whole story behind your setup that you have going on. So I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about how you got started, your background of the whole vineyard winery itself.
Sure. So the first thing, so around here, and I kind of described this to you earlier, but around here you're in this limestone and caliche, which is nice and good, but just north of here you get into the pink granite and the red sandy soil. So it's called the Llano Uplift. It's Precambrian earth. And I think that's the best place to grow grapes. And that's where we get 100% of our grapes. So there's a little bitty town about 40 miles north of here called Patata. And I bought the main house in that town back in 2002 and then planted 5 acres of Tempranillo grapes around it. So yeah, I think it's the best place to grow grapes, and we've been very successful with our grape growing program there for really 4 factors. Number 1, the red sandy soil allows water to get off the root systems. Grapes can't stand to have wet feet. 2, to the north and northwest, we have 3,000-foot bluffs which protect the farm. 3, we hit the aquifer underneath the vineyard about 15 feet, so we're an uplift of the Hickory Aquifer. And 4th factor, by far the most important, the town sits at about 1,750 feet above sea level, but all around the town is about 1,000. So the lake freezes settle around the farm. We don't lose our grapes to lake freezes.
Oh,
that's by far the hardest thing about growing grapes in Texas, I think.
Interesting. So you get all of your grapes from Texas?
From the Texas Hill Country. So we're the only ones that use 100% Texas Hill Country. So we don't get juice from California and call it Texas. We don't get grapes from the High Plains and call it local. These are real local Texas wines.
And say this place is great. If any of you guys are in Fredericksburg, you have to hit this up, and especially, I think one of the highlights is 100% Texas grown right here.
Texas Hill Country.
This man right here doing it all. So Brandon is finishing locking up the RV because we're leaving the dogs for today's activity. Last night we were actually invited by Carl to check out his new Airbnb property, Camp Wanderlust. So we are gonna head over there and meet the rest of his family and hang out with them for the afternoon. All right, cool. We'll bring you guys along.
I'm barely getting by. Got a heavy load. It's trying to break my mind.
Separate from this, but we'll sell peaches and olives and fruit, all kinds of fruit stands, and then I'm using
Getting closer every day. Getting closer every day.
you can play too.
Whoa, that was a good one.
All right, he might be able to knock it out. Ooh,
Yeah.
close.
You still got it.
All right, now focus.
Oh,
Let's
come
see
on,
if
you
can
got
hit
this. You got this.
It. Oh, there
So
we go.
close.
Another game on
Damn
that.
it.
Oh,
I think it's not in all the
let's see
way.
if you can hit it.
Wait, what one is this?
Just a little bit.
Is it this one?
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that one. Oh, I think that.
That was it.
I think
Nice
you got it. Good
Come on.
job.
Come on.
Job.
No!
Thinking.
Won't stop believing till I see myself where I need to be. This voice inside is my only guide. Gonna make sure I'm heard. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. Hey, hey, every day. Every day. Oh, hey, hey, every day. Oh.
Well, good morning, everyone. So, we were, thank you, supposed to head out to San Antonio this morning. And when we were, with the ball buddy, going to pack up all of our hoses, we found out that we had a leak. So, our plumbing that's connected to our shower drain completely unhooked and everything was flooded. So let me give you a little bit. We've wiped up some of the water and called a mobile RV man. I'm waiting for him to come up, but let me show you what we're dealing with right now. All right, so we've taken everything out. We're drying it. And hey Brandon, you want to show everyone what we got going on here?
It's like the 10th time.
Yeah, this is definitely a hazard.
Put that in. So besides my head, yeah. So this broke, and we had no idea. And that's literally the shower drain where we keep our rubber duckies.
Yeah.
Not in the shower drain, but in the shower. So yeah, water just, picture a beautiful waterfall that you just hiked to, and it just all gushed out into the bottom of our RV and into all the lovely wood, and then went into the lovely underbelly. So yeah, not the best case scenario in the world. I guess not the worst, right?
Yeah, I guess it could have been worse. Like, we have a bunch of wiring back there.
Well, it looks like the water didn't make it to there.
Yeah, because there's a nice hole right there where it all goes to.
So we pretty much dried it all up. We had no idea it was happening for some reason. And we had both taken a shower. And I guess it was dumping in here. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I went to put the hose away so we could go to San Antonio. And that, there was a bunch of water in here. So I went and found Maggie and said, yeah, you know what? We're not going to San Antonio. So, yeah, because of the water. And we just, we had a feeling in our hearts. Also the water.
Yep, that nice long shower that I took last night was definitely filling up the RV.
Yeah, but we got everything out. It's dried. We got the mobile repair guy coming, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then we'll go do some more crying.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cried this morning.
We'll do some more crying. We'll, let our eyes heal. And then we'll come back and talk to you guys again, I'd say we'd get some cool drone footage of the water, but I don't think so. So we'll, we'll leave it at that. It's going to be another fun day.
Yeah, we'll get you updated and...
We have now extended this place 2 days.
Yes.
2 days.
we
So
have.
that's the good part about don't have reservations in places unless you absolutely have to. That's a good thing,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, so don't let if you have an RV, don't let it flood, or if you're going to plan to have an RV, don't let it flood. We
Always
still
good
don't know how
tips.
the pipe broke, but yeah, so blown tire, broke pipe, and flooded garage basement pass-through area. So this trip is going according to plan.
We're crushing it.
Crushing it, but we're still all alive, and that's what's important. We're all safe, not hurt, a little wet, but that's about it.
Wet.
So we'll dry. Everything else will dry.
Yep.
So except for cardboard, that's all trash now.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So after all this rambling, we're gonna go now do some more drying and crying. Yeah.
Afternoon, everyone. It has been a wet morning and afternoon in Fredericksburg as we are hooked up and headed back to Houston. So last time we were chatting with you guys, we had the waterfall situation going on.
That's what we decided to call it.
Yep, the waterfall situation in the RV. And we had a mobile repairman that was supposed to come out yesterday. That didn't happen. And then he told us that this morning he was going to come out around 10 or 11. But 10 o'clock came and...
That didn't happen.
Nope. 11 o'clock came.
Yeah, no. Didn't
Nothing.
happen.
And then 12 o'clock came.
We're driving away.
Yes. We decided to hook on up, go back to where we're parked full time. And we have a mobile RV repairman coming out there to
Today
hopefully fix us up. Yeah.
Today or tomorrow.
Today or tomorrow, hopefully we will be able to shower.
Yeah, showers are cool.
Yes, we love showers. So that pretty much wraps up then our trip here in Fredericksburg, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a fun trip. Despite, the us blowing up our RV into tiny pieces, contrary to popular belief, we don't do that kind of stuff for content. We try to avoid that stuff.
I'm a big planner. I plan all of our trips, and that was not on the itinerary.
Was it really?
Nope, that was not part of my plan.
I guess I don't remember you talking about it.
But, I think it was a great trip, and we had a lot of fun. What was your favorite part?
I loved going over to Camp Wanderlust
Yeah.
with
yeah.
Carl and
Francis
and their lovely family.
Yeah, great family.
They got a great setup there. They got an Airbnb that's coming in a couple weeks. They're going to start renting it out.
Yeah.
And we'll provide a link so you guys can find that. Can't say enough good things about Carl and his family or that property. I mean, that's going to be awesome. That's right there in the heart of the Texas wine country, and that's probably my second favorite wine country to Napa. So
that's saying a lot because we love Napa.
Napa's awesome.
We love Napa. But yeah, I would definitely come back here again, and I recommend all of you guys coming. And I think in August we'll be back here because we got invited to do the harvest of the grapes with Carl and family
You're
and their
gonna
friends.
have to tune into that because Maggie's gonna, instead of using her feet just to stomp the grapes, she's gonna use her whole body.
It's probably a dream of mine to stomp grapes.
Probably a faster process. I don't know.
So stay with us because in August, we'll be coming your way.
Maggie falls into grapes.
I'm pretty clumsy, so look out. Yeah, so we're heading back home, and that pretty much ends everything, and we will see you guys back at the RV when we're parked.
Yeah, hopefully in a couple hours.
Yeah, parked and fixed.
Yep, so we'll see you guys there.
See you then.
In my head, there are mountains, endless sunsets, rivers and streams in my dreams. Blue skies, I see your eyes. Where, oh, wherever you are, you're with me. Would I be the same without you, without you? The sky won't ever change without you, without you. I'll go change.